Hello, this is Stephanie Godel again with Century 21 Discovery here for video number 4 of our series on when preparation meets opportunity. What I want to talk to you guys about today is something really basic. It is what is our job as realtors. A lot of people get this a little bit confused and find themselves wandering in this crazy game, but I have a couple tips for you guys to remember as what your job is. Number one, I want you to always remember mornings are for creating business and afternoons are for doing business. So again, just so you get that, mornings are for creating business, afternoons are for doing business. So when you get into what is your job, there's 5 items that you should spend 80% of your time focusing on these 5 items. And the first one is prospecting and lead follow-up. What category does that fall under? Easy, creating business. If you're not doing this crucial part of our business, prospecting and lead follow-up, you won't have any business to do in the afternoon. So make sure this is your number 1 priority each and every day. You want to wake up every day at 0, unemployed. So what are you going to do every single day to get that job? Number 2 is presenting. The second thing of our job is presenting, going on those appointments. And guess what? We can't do that without prospecting. The number 3 thing that's part of our job would be to negotiate contracts. Once you find yourself prospecting, you're getting more and more appointments and you're starting to negotiate more and more. So that is something you definitely want to master. Number 4 is being able to ask for price reductions. Sometimes that's a difficult conversation to have with our sellers, but that is a part of our job that we do need to master as well. Number 5 is to work with highly qualified buyers. This is something that is so important to our business, and by highly qualified, I mean you've taken the time to ask the right questions, and not just pre-qualified with your lender, but pre-qualified as far as knowing what they want, their time frames, all the decision makers are there, all of those sorts of things, so you don't find yourself spinning your wheels for months at a time. So for new agents, I have a tip for you. And if you spend 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, on just number 1 of our business, which is the prospecting and lead follow-up, I guarantee you number 2 through 5, so presenting, negotiating, price reductions, and working with highly qualified buyers, after 2 weeks of number 1, 2 through 5 are going to fall into its place so simply, and you will find yourself busy, productive, and successful as well. So those 5 things that I've just mentioned, that's really where you should spend 80% of your time as agents. The rest of your time, that 20%, should be spent on administrative parts of your job. Your paperwork, your working with your transaction coordinators, the other agents, etc. A lot of agents get that switched. So they'll spend 80% of time on their paperwork and kind of let the other parts of our job that where we really should be spending that 80% fall by the wayside. And then they start at ground zero again. So just remember, spend 80% of your time on the creating your business part of it, and 20% of your time on the administrative, and you will be very, very successful. So with that, I thank you. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope you've picked up some great tips. See you next time.